In today's guitar lesson, I'm going to show you a cool little lick to add some excitement to your rockabilly guitar solos. And it's pretty easy to get down, and you can start using it in your solos right away. And right now, I'm going to play you a 12-bar blues solo, just one chorus in the key of B flat. And when the progression changes to the 4 chord and the 5 chord, I'm going to play this. Now let me show you how that lick sounds when played in a solo. Check it out. Hello everyone, my name is Damian Bacci and welcome to my back room here in sunny Tampa Bay, Florida. Now did you dig that cool extreme sliding vibrato that I just played for you in that solo? It's pretty neat sounding, and if you throw that lick into your rockabilly guitar solos every once in a while, it can really spice things up for you. Just be sure not to overdo it or do it too often, because then it can just start sounding repetitive. But it's a great little trick to have, and it sounds great, and if you're playing it live, the audience sees your fingers moving really fast up and down the fretboard. It's a pretty neat gimmick. Now essentially the lick is pretty easy because you're just sliding up and down one fret there back and forth, but it can take a little bit to really get the grasp of it, especially if you're not used to moving your hands so fast like that. But with a little practice and determination, you'll get it in no time. And remember, the faster the tempo is, the faster you're going to do this on the fretboard. So maybe if you start off on a slower tempo, that can help. Now if it's too slow, the lick doesn't really have that oomph. It doesn't kind of work. It's got to be kind of a good swing and speed. Now instead of playing this lick as a sliding vibrato, you could do it another way. You could play it as a trill, and that would be played like this. But it's pretty much the same thing. It sounds very similar, kind of different techniques, but they sound similar, but I'll teach you both. Now the inspiration for this lesson today comes from guitarist Danny Cedrone. He was the session guitarist that played on Bill Haley's early recordings. And I think his blistering fast solo on Rock Around the Clock was part of the magic that launched that song into the rock and roll history books. Now you can hear Danny playing that sliding vibrato or trill lick on a few Bill Haley songs. He plays it on Real Rock Drive and on Rocking Chair on the Moon. And he also used this technique with his band the Esquire Boys. Check out on YouTube their version of Guitar Boogie Shuffle, and you'll hear that sliding vibrato trill lick that I'm teaching you today. And just in case you were wondering, I'm not using any pedals today. It's just my 1963 Gretsch Clipper plugged straight into the amplifier, and I've got a smidge of reverb going. I kind of wanted to keep that authentic vibe going, very similar to Danny Cedrone when he played. Now when I played that sliding vibrato lick in my solo performance, I played it over the 4 and 5 chords, but you can choose to use this lick however you'd like. You could choose to only play it over the 4 chord, you could choose to play it over the 5 chord only, you could play it over the 4 and 5 chord if you like, but just remember, you don't want to overdo it. And friends, you can also play it over the 1 chord, and when I play it over the 1 chord, I like to blend it in with a few other licks. Check it out, let me show you. So as you can see, it sounds good over the 1 chord as well. Now friends, before I show you how to play the lick, I just wanted to let you know if you're enjoying these type of guitar lessons and you'd like to take your rockabilly guitar playing to the next level, I have a great full-length course called Ultimate Rockabilly Guitar that's available on my website at damianbacci.com. All of the lessons come with PDF file guitar tabs and backing tracks, and the course is available as a DVD or as a download. Ultimate Rockabilly Guitar friends will not disappoint. Now friends, this lick is movable and you can play it in any key. And the example that I'm teaching you today is in the key of B flat. So we're doing a sliding vibrato on the F note on the B string. But if we were playing the 12-bar blues in G, we would do the lick on the D note on the B string. Now to play this sliding vibrato just like I did in the performance, I simply use this finger, but you can use your middle or your index. There's no right or wrong finger to use. So I'm putting my middle finger on the 5th fret of the B string, and I'm just going to pick once, and I'm going to slide up to the 6th fret, and I'm going to slide back down and back up like this. And you want to play it in a rapid fire motion. And the pattern that I play the lick is like this. And on the last one, I'll pick the 6th fret and slide it down real fast. Once again, a bit slower. Now, if you felt more comfortable playing it as a trill instead, let's learn that. Now, many of you probably already know that a trill is a pick note followed by consecutive hammer-ons and pull-offs. So to do this, put your finger on the 5th fret of the B string, and then we hammer and pull off on the 6th fret, and we repeat the process. And we follow the same pattern as we did with the sliding vibrato. Now friends, if you'd like to practice these licks, I left a backing track at the end of this video that you can use to practice these licks with. Well gang, that's all the time that we have for this lesson today. I'd like to thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you found this lesson helpful and that you'll be able to implement this lick into your playing right away. And once again friends, if you'd like to take your rockabilly guitar playing to the next level, I have a great full-length course called Ultimate Rockabilly Guitar that's available on my website at DamianBacci.com. And now friends, I'd like to leave you with some inspiring words, and today I'm in downtown Tampa and my girlfriend and I just took the Cross Bay ferry that leaves from St. Petersburg and it crosses the Tampa Bay to downtown Tampa. The Cross Bay ferry is a 98-foot high-speed catamaran. It cruises at about 29 knots, that's roughly about 33 miles an hour. And the trip across the bay takes just about an hour. And when we arrived in Tampa, we got some drinks right next to the water. This is something really cool that we saw, and it's something I'd like to do sometime. These boats are from the 1950s and 60s, and you can rent them. That would be really fun to cruise up and down the intercoastal waterway in these things. And this is called Riverwalk that we're walking on, and we're heading towards Sparkman's Wharf. We've got some delicious dogs here.
Vegan
Yummy.
dogs.
The struggle you're in today is developing the strength you'll need for tomorrow. Because great things never come from staying in your comfort zone. And with that, friends, I'm gonna say goodbye to you. Much love to you all. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon in another guitar lesson. Take care, everybody, and bye-bye.